right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful leg out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? And what we're going to get into this morning, okay, dealing with how there's a change in, there's a change of rulership. Okay? We're in the midst of the last transition of power. Okay? We're in the midst of the last transition of power in the earth. How one empire, it was always a transition. And whoever will come into power, okay, whatever nation of people will come into power, that nation will influence the earth. Okay? The earth will be pretty much in the image, okay, of their empire. When the Assyrians were in power, well, the earth was influenced by the Assyrian throne. Okay? When the Babylonians came into power, the earth was influenced by the Babylonian throne. Okay? When the Medes, the Persian and Medes came into power, the earth was influenced by the Persian throne. Okay? The Greeks, even in the book of Maccabees, what did it tell you? Alright? Dealing with Alexander, it spoke about how the whole world was quiet before him. Okay? Because his throne influenced the earth. You still have, remnants of that Greek culture today. You see, when the Romans was in power, their power structures influenced the earth. The earth becomes customized to the superpower of the earth. Just as you see today with America, how the earth is customized after America. That's why you can go to other countries and it still feel like you in America when you go to certain cities, because the influence of America, what they call a hegemony. All right? But see, in the kingdom, the throne of David is going to influence the earth. Okay? They even tell you that in Solomon, how Solomon's spirit covered the whole earth when Solomon was in power. Okay? So that throne of David is coming to the earth to influence the earth in righteousness, man. And Yahushua will sit on that throne. And we're being conformed to Yahushua. And Yahushua is going to conform the earth unto us. Okay? Israelite woman. And because you look at the things that, we into now. Okay? The things that we into now. Because as a man, we should be obsessed with nation building, man. Okay? So we can do what, man? Expand a righteous legacy. So nation building, first you need power. That's why when Yahushua said when he returned, he would give us power over the nations, because that's what you need first, man. Power. Okay? That's when you really can make things happen, is with power. Okay? They gotta be the first thing, given unto us is power. All right? Because the reason why all these empires was able to influence the earth, okay, and people started conforming to all these empires is because of power. If we go back to Solomon, these nations were obedient because of the power displayed by King David. David had chariots helping him and everything. So these other nations knew, like, nah, we can't deal. There ain't even no point of trying to, okay? And it was like that with every superpower. They had militaries that was on another level than everyone else. You go to the Syrian Empire, they had a military that was on another level. Okay? The Persians, you had, a section of their military called the Immortals, man. Okay, well, they wasn't immortal, all right, but it was like a special force of the Persians. Okay, and then that was power. You look at the American military when Esau, especially when Esau dropped that, atomic bomb, all the nations fell back. Okay, so power is phase one when it comes to nation building. And that's why the Israelite man is going to be like a God on the earth. Okay? People, who going to want to deal with that? You see, and Yahushua coming back with a great display of power. And he's going to run through the militaries of the earth. You know? So that's why scriptures say, the brother can post it, Revelation 2 and 26. The brother want to post that, Revelation 2 and 26, man. Okay. So when you get power, then everything else gonna flow to you. You see, when you got power, you make the rules. Okay, you can put rules in place and things in place where what, man? You get the resources. All right? When you get the resources, now you get nation build. Once you get power and resources, that's why you need the earth. You see, we need the earth. We need possession of the earth, as the scriptures say. Then you can nation build. Then you can have multiple wives to what? Expand your legacy. And each Israelite man is going to be doing that in their own portion of the earth. Each Israelite man is going to have his portion of the earth. You see? So the world, like Israel said, was created for our sakes. But through disobedience, we lost our rank in the earth. And that's what we fighting to get back. That's that glory. Yahushua, was asking the Father, could he go back to that glory, all right, before the earth was, man. Going back to that angelic estate, and then also going to what? Their rank. Okay? So we're going to get all of that back in due time. We're going to get everything back in due time. You see? Esau is the end of the world, which means this is the end of Esau's influence over the earth, man. Okay? Not the world being destroyed, the actual planet, the earth being destroyed. No. This is the end of this man's influence in the earth. His age, his era. Okay? This is the end of the Edomite era. And Jacob is the beginning. It's the beginning of our era, which has no end. Okay? It's a heavy topic, you know. Lord will, I'm gonna have to do a sit down and get a lot of precepts to go with it, you know. But this is a very heavy. Yeah, how about Shema Shai is gonna make the world, when I say customized for us, you know. So we're seeing the end of an empire and the beginning of another one. The earth is transitioning. And it's going to be a rough transition, but it's going to be a peaceful end. You know? Like the scripture say, how about Shema Shai has an expected end. Okay? We say he know his thoughts that he think towards us, and that we have an expected end. You see? So I think now it's just to endure. Because the promise is written. It's just enduring is they being fulfilled. That's another thing that's, going to help us endure. Is understand that the promises is being fulfilled as we speak. You knowing who you are, all right, us knowing who we are. Okay. Lord, how shot something back to comfort, that's a promise fulfilled. That's how we have to look at things, as promises being fulfilled. Okay? That's a topic within itself. The promises in motion. The promises are in motion. Okay? And I think now, like I say, just endure while these prophecies steady, unfold. And within these prophecies is promises being fulfilled, man. Okay? Yahushua being born was a prophecy unfolding that fulfilled promises, man. There was a promise to King David that he would always have a son on the throne. Well, Yahushua, all right, coming from the lineage of David, he fulfilled that prophecy, man. Which what? Fulfilled their promise. So as we see prophecies happening, okay, that's promises being fulfilled. Okay? He promised us what he was gonna do to this devil, man. Okay? He promised what he was gonna do to America. You see? Yeah, about Shema Shah promised these things, man. And we understand, and through prophecy, that these promises is being fulfilled. So I think now it's just to endure. Okay? And I end it here, and I get this. And what's that? Isaiah. Let's get this in Isaiah. Well, we're gonna expound on that topic of our world, man. There's a lot to go into there. This is Isaiah 34:16. It says, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them." Okay? For my mouth it have commanded, and my spirit it have gathered them. That's not failing. It's not the elect being gathered. Okay? Aren't the elect constantly gathered together on a daily basis? Showing that what? None of his words are going to fail. Okay? Let's get this real quick in Isaiah, because we all need spirits of comfort, exhortation as we're entering into, these harsh times, But going into these times with a mindset that these prophecies, all right, are not going to fail. Yahweh Shema Shah is not going to fail, the elect, okay, which we're fighting, and hoping that we're a part of. So when you go to, let me see, this one, I believe it's Isaiah 50. You go to, let me see, get the other Bible. Because even what Esau, Edom is doing on the left hand side, that's all, prophecy fulfilled. That's why you have, the mark of the beast, okay, the MOTB, spoken of, okay, the Quran, those things are spoken of, and they're being, fulfilled. So everything is being fulfilled, all right, that's written of, man, on the left and on the right, okay. Now this is Isaiah. That's what I want. Isaiah 51:12. It says, "I, even I, am He that comforted you. Who art thou that thou shouldest be afraid of man that shall die, and the son of man which shall be made as the grass?" Yes, because Esau, Edom is about to get mowed down. Okay, Esau is done, man. Okay, he's finished. Okay, when you read the scriptures, he's written out of the script. You gotta understand, like, this is the Most High's movie. Like, you can, if you a part of a play, and you got a character within this play, and you're reading the script, and you read about another character, you know, about how he dies or something happened to him where he's written out the script. Well, that's happening. That's going to happen. It's already written in the script. Okay? So we watch Esau, okay, according to prophecy and report, but we're not over concerned about Esau because he's written out the script. We read the script and he's written out of it. Okay? It says, "I, even I, am He that comforted you," you know? And this is our comfort in these times, man. Understanding that it's written for this man to lose, man. Okay? And for the elect to win. Okay? It says, "Who art thou that thou shouldst be afraid of man that shall die, and the Son of Man which shall be made as grass? And forgettest the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai thy maker, that have stretched forth the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and has feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he was ready to destroy." And where is the fury of the oppressor, man? Where is the fury of the oppressor? Okay, because when Esau was moved out of power, he's not gonna have no fury. Okay, when Yahweh Shema Shai starts directly judging this man, he's not gonna have no power to oppress anyone, man. Okay, the scriptures say what? Terror shall make him afraid on every side. You know, the spirit done shifted. Let's get this, man. Okay, this is the book of Job, chapter 18, verse 5. It says, yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him, man. Okay, so that influence that he got in the earth, these enchantments that sway, that's gonna be put out, man. Okay, there won't be one feminist woman in the kingdom of any nation. That won't exist, man. Okay, it won't be no alphabet people. That's not gonna exist, man. Any attempt, cause see, the nations are gonna know. See, when we're in power, the nations are gonna know what we expect of them. So if any of these things go on, okay, these nations gonna know how to judge it, man. See, that's one thing about power over the nations is we're going to enforce the law, but we're not going to show up on the scene every time a law is broken. These nations, all right, are going to know how to govern themselves under our law. They're going to answer to us. They're going to pay tribute. But, you know, these situations going to come across amongst these nations where they going to be able to govern. Okay, that's why they're going to come to, all right, the government of Israel to get the protocol, man, of what to do if this happen, what to do if that happen. Okay, these things not going to exist anymore because our influence, all right, over the earth, you know, is going to be pure righteousness, man. There gonna be no, you know, secret, uh, uh, you know, loopholes and all. No, man. It's gonna be cut and dry, and it's gonna be in righteousness, man. Okay, but that's the point. You know, I gotta get in here. Lord will, I can expound more on some of these things on lunch break, man. You know, it's a heavy topic. You know, like the spirit is getting into it. So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters will edify to the next time I say Shalom. Kwame Yasha Allah Bible, Bible DTA soon, Shalom.